My beloved child, tonight a shadow has moved aside, and a hidden light is shining directly on you. For 10 long years, someone has carried your name in their heart, searching every corner of the world just to find you. The air is trembling with destiny, and the moment has arrived where truth can no longer hide. 10 years of waiting, 10 years of silence, 10 years of longing, and yet, they never gave up on you. Every step they took, every place they visited, they were guided by the invisible thread that always led back to you. The universe refused to let them forget you, because your story was never meant to end unfinished. A decade is not just time, it is sacrifice, it is proof of love, it is evidence that fate never lost sight of you. Imagine carrying a picture of someone in your heart for so long that no other face could ever replace it. That is what this person has done, and the hour has come where their secret is about to meet your eyes. Do not underestimate the power of this moment, because 10 years of searching has not been in vain. Tonight, their footsteps are closer than ever before, and the doors that were locked are about to swing open. A reunion long delayed is now within your reach, and nothing can stop it. They have whispered your name in the dark when no one else was listening. They have cried silent tears over nights when the distance felt unbearable. They have imagined your smile 1,000 times, and now, reality is preparing to deliver it back to them. This is not coincidence, my beloved child, it is the design of heaven itself. For so long, both of you were tested, separated, and refined through pain and silence. But the wait is over, the years of wandering are ending, and the greatest chapter of your life is about to begin. Think of all the years you believed you were forgotten. Think of the moments you thought no one cared, no one remembered, no one was holding on. Yet, even then, this person carried you in the deepest part of their soul, never letting you go. Destiny has been patient, but it has not been cruel. Every step of delay was to prepare both of you for this moment. And now, after 10 years, the silence breaks, and the truth arrives with unstoppable force. You must understand how powerful this connection is. 10 years of searching is not obsession, it is divine purpose. The bond that tied you two could never be broken, not by time, not by distance, not by fear. The truth is, you have always been the missing piece they searched for. In crowded cities, in empty roads, in restless nights, they kept seeing your reflection in strangers, and nothing satisfied them because only you could. This moment is sacred, because heaven has watched every single second of this journey. The angels have guarded the thread that kept you connected, ensuring that no matter how far, you would not be lost forever. The time has now arrived for that thread to pull you together, tighter and closer than ever before. Their search has not ended in despair, it ends with you. 10 years can change a person, but it cannot erase love. In fact, it only makes it deeper, sharper, more unshakable. That is the kind of devotion that has been carried for you in secret. They have fought battles in silence, carrying your memory like armor against despair. And now, those battles have led them to victory, because they finally stand at the edge of finding you. My beloved child, your name has been carried like a prayer on their lips, repeated endlessly for a decade. And tonight, heaven answers that prayer with fire and clarity. The story that was paused is about to continue, and the waiting years will finally be redeemed. My beloved child, the moment you are living in right now is not ordinary. It is the unfolding of a story that has been written across 10 long years, carved into the soul of someone who never stopped believing in you. This is destiny revealing its most powerful secret. 10 years is not just a span of time, it is a lifetime of yearning, of waiting, of calling your name into the silence. Through storms, through loneliness, through despair, this person held on to one truth, that you exist, and that one day, they would find you again. Nothing could take that hope away from them. Every step they took, every path they crossed, was driven by an invisible force pulling them back to you. They turned down other chances, they ignored other voices, because something in their heart whispered, "Keep searching. The one you love is still out there." That whisper never faded, not once in 10 years. Now, heaven has chosen this moment to uncover everything. The curtain is falling away, and the truth that has been hidden for so long is rushing toward you like a flood. Nothing can stop it, nothing can silence it, nothing can hold it back. My beloved child, imagine the strength it takes to search for a decade without ever knowing the outcome. Imagine the nights they cried, asking heaven if you were safe, if you were happy, if you even remembered them. Yet still, they never gave up. Every sunrise reminded them of you. Every night sky carried your reflection. Even when others told them to move on, to forget, they couldn't, because your soul had imprinted itself into their being, and no time could erase it. This kind of devotion is rare, sacred, and unstoppable. It cannot be explained with logic, it is deeper, divine, eternal. They didn't just love you, they belonged to you, and that belonging pushed them forward for 10 whole years. Now, that belonging is calling them home, and you are the one waiting at the end of their journey. You are the answer their soul has been aching for. 10 years ago, life separated you, but it could not destroy what was destined. In fact, every delay, every silence, every heartbreak was only preparing both of you for this reunion. Heaven was shaping you into the people you had to become before meeting again. This person has lived through countless disappointments, countless empty roads, countless closed doors. But no matter how hard the journey became, the memory of you gave them the strength to keep walking. And now, after all the searching, their feet stand at the final step, the step that leads them to you. The distance is vanishing, the silence is breaking, the impossible is becoming possible right before your eyes. 10 years of waiting are about to collapse into one breathtaking moment of truth. My beloved child, can you feel the air shifting around you right now? That is the energy of destiny rearranging itself. That is the weight of 10 years of longing finally releasing into the present. Your story was never forgotten, not by heaven, not by the universe, not by the one who searched for you endlessly. Every prayer, every tear, every heartbeat was recorded and preserved for this moment. Now, as they draw near, the invisible thread between your souls is trembling with anticipation. What was once a whisper is now a thunderous call, echoing across time and space, declaring that the wait is over. This is not just a reunion, this is a divine restoration of what should have never been broken. My beloved child, the clock has been ticking for a decade, yet their heart never gave up on you. In every corner of their journey, they searched for signs, praying that one day their eyes would meet yours again. The universe refused to let them rest, because you are the only destination their soul recognizes. 10 years of silence did not mean absence, it meant preparation. The heavens kept both of you apart until the right hour struck, shaping you through trials, molding your spirit with fire, and polishing your heart with pain. That way, when you meet again, nothing will be able to break you. They carried your memory as their compass. No matter how many detours life offered, every road eventually curved back to you. Even when distance tried to erase the bond, destiny kept pulling them forward, closer and closer. And now, the waiting ends. The veil of separation is tearing, and the truth that was hidden for 10 years is bursting forth like unstoppable light. My beloved child, imagine their struggle when everyone else moved on, but their soul refused. Friends doubted them, family questioned their sanity, yet they knew one thing: you are real, and your connection is unshakable. Their loyalty has been tested beyond limits, but it never failed. Every day without you was a wound, but every wound was proof of love. Even in the emptiest nights, they whispered your name like a prayer, and those prayers rose to heaven. Angels listened. Heaven recorded every word. And now, after 10 years, those prayers are being answered in ways that will shake your entire world. What they carried silently is about to explode into the open. The truth will not only surprise you, it will change you. 10 years of waiting cannot pass without reward, and the reward is unfolding right before your eyes. Their footsteps echo with destiny now, every beat of their heart synchronized with heaven's call. They are closer than you can imagine, nearer than you believe, and the universe is rearranging itself to bring them directly into your path. Nothing can block this moment anymore. You will feel it in your spirit before you see it with your eyes. The sudden shift in the atmosphere, the sense that something is moving toward you fast, that is the energy of their arrival. Heaven is aligning everything for the reunion you thought was lost. The love that has been hidden for 10 years is not weak, it is unbreakable. It has survived storms, survived doubt, survived endless time. That is the kind of love that cannot be destroyed. And now, that love is reaching for you, ready to rewrite your story forever. My beloved child, destiny never wastes time, it only perfects it. That is why this reunion is happening now, not a second earlier, not a second later. The delay was not punishment, it was protection, ensuring that when the two of you come together again, nothing can pull you apart. The angels have carried this connection in silence, keeping it safe like a flame in the dark. And now, that flame is rising into a fire that will not be hidden. It will consume every wall that stood between you and the one who has searched for you. You must prepare yourself, because their return is not gentle, it is powerful, unstoppable, life-changing. They have sacrificed 10 years of their life, and now heaven is delivering them back into yours. This is the chapter destiny has been waiting to write. And you are standing right at the edge of it. My beloved child, the silence of 10 years is breaking, and what was hidden in shadows is rising into the light. This person's journey has been long, filled with pain and unanswered prayers, but their heart never surrendered. They believed in one thing only, that you were worth every step, every tear, every sacrifice. Through countless nights, they held on to your memory like a lifeline. Even when everything else fell apart, that memory gave them strength. It became their compass, their anchor, and their reason to keep going when the world tried to crush them. 10 years is not a mistake, it is a testimony. It proves that love is not bound by clocks, by distance, or by human understanding. It proves that heaven's hand has been writing your story in silence, waiting for the perfect time to turn the page. Now, that page is turning, and once it flips, nothing will ever be the same again. My beloved child, destiny does not move without reason. Every delay, every heartbreak, every unanswered call was building a moment that could not be denied. You had to walk your path, and they had to walk theirs. Only then could the two of you collide again with greater power. For 10 years, their soul has been restless, never satisfied with substitutes, never comforted by temporary distractions. Nothing else fit, nothing else compared, nothing else healed the emptiness they carried. It was always you, and only you. You were the dream they refused to bury, the song they refused to stop singing, the light they refused to stop chasing. And because of that unshakable faith, heaven is rewarding them with what they waited for, you. The universe itself bends for this kind of devotion. Nothing can stand against it. My beloved child, heaven's silence was not abandonment, it was preparation. You were being shaped, refined, and made stronger so that when this reunion arrived, it would not be fragile. It would not be temporary. It would be eternal. This person's faithfulness is a rare treasure. Few souls on this earth can carry such love for 10 years without breaking. Yet they did, because their heart knew the truth, that you are theirs, and they are yours. The world may have tried to distract them, to tempt them away, but nothing worked. Not even time could erase what heaven had written. They carried your essence in their blood, in their breath, in their every heartbeat. Now, after years of wandering, their steps are finally guided home, to you. My beloved child, the earth is trembling under the weight of this moment. The energy around you is not ordinary, it is destiny in motion. Something powerful is unfolding, and soon you will see the one who refused to give up on you. Their arrival will not be quiet. It will carry the weight of 10 years, the fire of 1,000 prayers, the depth of unshakable faith. You will feel it in your spirit before you see it with your eyes. This is not just reunion, this is restoration. What was delayed is now accelerated, what was lost is now returned, what was hidden is now revealed. 10 years of searching are collapsing into this one unstoppable moment. My beloved child, there is a reason this message found you today. The threads of time have been weaving silently, connecting every moment, every heartbeat, every prayer from the past 10 years. What was hidden in darkness is now stepping into the light, and you cannot look away. For a decade, this person's footsteps were guided by one burning desire, to find you. They walked roads with no map, followed whispers that no one else could hear, and clung to hope when others told them to let go. Their faith never collapsed, because their soul knew you were still out there. 10 years may seem like a lifetime, but to destiny it is only a blink. Every second of that waiting was fuel, building a fire inside them that refused to die. That fire burns even now, brighter than ever, pulling them toward you with unstoppable force. And tonight, my beloved child, that fire has reached you. You are the answer they have been carrying inside their chest for a decade. They searched through crowds, looking for your eyes in the faces of strangers. They searched in silence, carrying your name in their heart when no one else even remembered. And when the world told them to forget, they held on tighter, because forgetting was impossible. 10 years of searching proves something far deeper than desire. It proves destiny. A bond that can endure silence for that long cannot be destroyed. Not by distance, not by doubt, not even by time itself. This person did not just want you, they needed you. Their soul ached without you, their spirit felt incomplete, and no substitute ever satisfied the emptiness. You are the one piece of their story that was missing. And now, the universe has decided, the missing piece will be returned. My beloved child, heaven has protected this connection with fierce strength. Angels guarded it in the shadows, ensuring that even though you were apart, the thread remained unbroken. That thread pulled tighter each year, drawing them closer to you no matter how far they wandered. Every prayer they whispered into the night rose upward, and none of those prayers were wasted. Every tear was seen, every cry was recorded, every plea was answered, but not until the perfect time. That time has now arrived. They are closer than you realize. Their journey is at its final step, and you are standing on the threshold of a reunion that will shake your life forever. The wait is not wasted, it is the proof that this moment is holy. Destiny delayed, but destiny never denied. My beloved child, you may not have realized it, but you were being searched for every single day. You may have thought you were forgotten, abandoned, or erased, but you were not. For 10 years, someone carried you in the deepest chamber of their heart, refusing to let you go. Even when they had nothing left, they still had your memory. Even when the world broke them, your name gave them strength to rise again. You have been their reason to fight, their reason to live, their reason to believe. And now, after all this time, their faith has been rewarded. The moment of silence is over. The curtain is lifting, and the story written 10 years ago is resuming right where it paused. This is not coincidence. This is heaven's design.